Color shift, that's what people want in 2020, and that's what I will do on this Canyon Speedmax. Check the BMC time machine and the amazing shifting color which shifts from dark blue to purple to gold, and that's what I will do on this Speedmax, and it's simple as it can be. What I have to do is I have to strip the frame, I have to primer it, I have to paint it black, I have to add the amazing shifting color, some clear coat, and I'm done. So let's do it. And as every time I have to grab my bucket of warm water, as warm as you can stand it. I prefer boiling warm water, some wet sanding paper, 320 grit, next grit 600, next grit 800, 3 steps, make it wet, sand the frame until you can see bare carbon fiber. It's every time the same. Check the stripping video in the corner if you want to know how to do it. And what I have to do during the next hours, maybe 4 to 5 hours, is to strip this frame to remove the complete color, all the green stripes, also the matte black color. And when I've done that, I can change to the paint booth and I can apply some primer. I didn't record all the preparation because it took so long and it's so boring. What I did is I removed the color, I masked all the bearing seats, also the brake mounts, the areas where the axles are mounted, and also the UCI labels because I like to keep them. And now this frame is ready for the primer. I loaded my spray gun with a 2-component system. That means there's a special carbon primer inside mixed with a hardener, and now it's time to apply the primer onto the frame. Back from the booth, and if you watch my videos, if you watch my videos regularly, you know what comes next. An 800 grit wet sanding party on all these parts, bucket of politically correct warm water, 800 grit wet sanding paper, and hours of rubbing carbon parts. So let's do that, and when that job is done, I can start with the interesting part, applying some color, some black, and the absolutely amazing color shifting effect. And I got asked the same question on every of my videos, why do you do all that wet sanding? And here's the answer. Check this area compared to this area. Every primer has a light orange peel. It's not 100% perfect and even, and to remove the orange peel I have to sand all these parts. Check this area compared to this one. This one's slanted flat. And to remove all the orange peel and to increase the quality of the paint job, I have to sand all these carbon parts. All the parts are sanded and prepared for the paint job, and I mounted them in the paint booth. And the first thing I have to do is I have to grab a minigun, needle nozzle combination 0.8 millimeter, and I have to paint all these parts deep black. So let's do it. Now it's time for the fun part and to mix the color shifting effect. And to do so I need an intercoat, also some thinner, and the shifting powder. And I will link you some of the stuff underneath in the video description, some intercode, also some of these shifting powders, if you want to do the same as I do. And I'm starting with a cup. I'll put it on a scale, I'll level the scale. I add some of the thinner. And now I will put some of the powder into the thinner. Not much, only a little bit. Check this, isn't it nice? For one bike I need not more than 2 to 3 grams. The powder is absolutely effective, so I don't need much. And in this case I paint also the handlebars. So 2 grams are enough. Now I have to mix it and come a bit closer and check the nice color. Check this, isn't it nice? It shifts from teal to purple to gold. And I have to mix the powder into the thinner, and when I've done that, I have to add also the intercoat. And when I've mixed the pigments and the thinner, I have to add also some intercoat to produce a sprayable color. And that will be the last step.
But it's hard to plant a garden where the ground is frozen. Sift through all the clutter just to try and find another way to live the destiny I see and use my gifts.
I need around about 100 to 150 grams to spray it on the frame.
This is an exercise of patience that's stretching my faith. My mind is in pieces, divided in so many ways.
Yeah, that's it. Let's change the paint booth and let's apply this magic color. That is the coolest moment being a custom painter. It's like playing Peter Pan and flying around the Neverland, adding a magic color like this on a fresh prepared frame. So let's play.
We're searching for some peace of mind, hoping that we're gonna find half the time to double down and split the cost of running round. I see no resignation from this heavy obligation as we run that 80-20, feel that final destination. We're searching for some peace of mind, hoping that we're gonna find half the time to double down and split the cost of running round. I see no resignation from this heavy obligation as we run that 80-20, feel that final destination.
Next step, the logo typing. I have to paint some golden Canyon logos, Speedmax logo, also an Ironman logo and some German stripes. So let's do it. Woo!
sun is out almost every day. My job is glorified child's play. Most parts are working in my brain. I can't complain. I can't complain. Hey, hey, hey. We can find some good in everyone. Some will make us smarter, some help us have fun. A few will do us harm, but be glad we're not numb. We're the fortunate ones. I'll take the tough times that are thrown my way. I'll learn my lessons from the pain. It isn't always fair, but at least I'm playing the game. I can't complain. Oh, I just want you to know that I am grateful for every rise and fall. I want to show that I am thankful to be alive at all. To be alive at all. Can't complain about the life that I'm given with the ups and the downs.
Speedmax logo is on, also the Canyon logo on the down tube, and what's left are the German stripes on the seat stays and also the ETOE logo, and that's what I have to do now.
Swimming in the river of my possibilities. I'll build a boat to stay afloat and sail into the sea. We can take our time to get where we need to go. Everywhere there's traffic, at least there's a road. And if we're late because of a broken down car, well, I bet we wouldn't walk that far. Give me a blizzard and I will make a fire. Oh, windy day will only take me higher. I can put my hood up when it begins to rain. I can't complain. Oh, I just want you to know that I am grateful for every rise and fall. I want to show that I am thankful to be alive at all. To be alive at all. Complain about the life that I'm given with the ups and the downs. I'll be happy that I'm living, that I'm swimming in the river of my possibilities. I'll build a boat to stay afloat and sail it to the sea. I can't complain about the life that I'm living with the ups and the downs. I'll be happy that I'm living, that I'm swimming in the river of my possibilities. I'll build a boat to stay afloat and sail it to the sea. Hey, hey, hey.
And the last thing to do in this painting game is the clear coat, and I will apply 2 coats of the 2-component high solid clear coat with a minigun like this. Needle nozzle combination is 1.0 millimeter. Let's go! And here we are, fresh from the paint booth. That's a really simple paint job, but with a spectacular effect. Simple to do, but nice on the color. Now you know how I paint color shifting effects. Check also the S-Works Again style bike with another color shift effect, and check my other videos. I have a lot of tips for you, also spray can tips if you're interested in custom painting, and see you in one of my next videos. Goodbye.